What's up everybody, Mysticles here, and today I got something pretty special for you. So I was sitting around the other day thinking, man, since I started doing the mystery boxes, I haven't done no pickups videos in like forever. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do one big pickup video, show all my best pickups from 2024, which is not a crazy amount. I did a lot of variety boxes, I did a lot of hunting at conventions and everything, a lot of different conventions, toy shows, like, did a lot of different things last year. But I was knocking out a lot of the smalls last year, you know what I mean? I got a big old list, a big book of games that I'm looking for all the time, and I knocked out a lot of smalls last year, which is a good thing, which is a pretty cool thing to do too, you know, it's all part of it, and I'm going to show you what I got right here. These are in any type of order, like this is just random, you know what I mean, it's going to be bounced around throughout the whole year, we're not leading up to any certain, like one really super badass, you know, pickup, so it's all just randomly spread out throughout the video, just FYI. And this, the first one's kind of a cheat anyway, Marvel vs. Capcom collection. Oh my god, this game is awesome. I actually got this game for my girlfriend for Christmas, but I had to include it because it's so great, and we're big fans of the Versus series, and it's adding up in our collection. We got a fair amount of the Versus games now, so yeah, we were happy to have this one. Marvel vs. Capcom collection, and it's gone down in price a bunch, so if you haven't got it, pick it up now. Next, Grandia HD collection on the Switch. I'm a huge fan of the Grandia series. I think the only one I haven't played is Extreme. I'm always on the lookout for that one on PS2, but I was happy to add this to the collection. It's getting pretty expensive, and you see it's still sealed. I haven't opened it yet. I'm looking forward to replaying them here soon, but yeah, this one was on the list for a while, and I seen it at a convention, traded up a little bit towards it, got a little bit off of it. Grandia 1 and 2 HD, can't beat it. And I love all these different HD packs on the Switch. Like, it's a good segue into my next game. Final Fantasy 7 and 8 on the Nintendo Switch. Man, it's cool seeing Final Fantasy back on Nintendo again, isn't it? So, I am loving all of these different HD packs for the Switch. Not only is it super convenient, you can have them all on one console, you know, upscaled in HD, but all the different perks and, you know, quality of life improvements that these games come with, fast forward, like turn enemy encounter off, like, you know, all the different like borders and stuff if you want, like pixel perfect mode, like however you want to do it, they are loaded out the wazoo with bells and whistles of features for these different games. So yeah, I'm really enjoying these different collection packs. And the last and possibly favorite collection pack I got this year for the Switch, Final Fantasy Pixel Perfect Edition. Oh man, this was a gift for my girlfriend for Christmas, and man, I have been watching this for so many years, and it's been $100, right around $100 for years and years and years, and I never pulled the trigger for it, and it dropped down to like 60 or so at Amazon. I don't know if it still is at the time of filming this, but she snagged it up and got it to me for Christmas. Oh my god, I couldn't believe it. I love having these, like I was saying before, and I almost got all my favorite, you know, Final Fantasies on the Switch now, 1 through 10-2. Almost there. I only need the 9 and the 10-2 pack, 10 and 10-2. I'll have all the, you know what I mean, first 12 Final Fantasies on the Switch, which is super cool to see it on Nintendo again, so yeah, another collection pack. Ghost Squad on the Wii. Oh man, what a great game. So this game is like $10 or less. Like, it's not an expensive game at all. Sega, light gun style game, action packed, and pretty challenging actually too. Light gun game, and man, I seen this like on a hidden gems video or like a best of video or something for the Wii forever ago, and I finally seen it out in the wild for $10. And it's funny because once I seen it and I got it, I started seeing it like everywhere at conventions and stuff. I was like, oh look, there's Ghost Squad again. There it is again. And it's always around 8, 10, 12 bucks, right in that area. So if you're ever out and about, you know, you're shopping for the Wii, you got $10, do yourself a favor, pick up Ghost Squad. Very fun game. Up next, we got Knight's Journey in the Dreams for the Wii, and Wii is an awesome console to collect for. I don't know if you don't collect for a Wii, like, you're gonna have a lot to look for because, yeah, there's a lot of shovelware on the Wii, but there's a lot of great titles on the Wii too. But anyway, I traded a bunch of the Sega Saturn imports I had gotten from Video Games Monthly for this at Torgs last year. I want to say it was at Torgs, so Yeah, I haven't played it. Yeah, I mean, I love the original Nights, Dream in the Dream. So yeah, looking forward to it. So this next one was a bundle, 3 Saturn games. I got it from a shop here in town, and it's a guy I do a lot of business with, and he's really cool. He called me, let me know he had some Saturn games come in, and he gave me a really good price on them. So we got a Clockwork Knight. I mean, fair condition case, fair condition manual and everything. Kind of a stable platformer on the Saturn. I have way more experience with 1. I have not played 2 hardly at all, just the first couple of levels or whatever, but very different and zany type of platformer. It's not real challenging. You get the flow of it pretty quickly. There's some challenging parts, but you can get past it, you stick with it, and a lot of different animations, and there's different types of way of playing with this game, but I feel like it's a staple for the Saturn, and I was happy he called me about it. And that leads me into my next one, because these were all 3 together. Clockwork Knight 2. Super good condition. A little scratching on the case and stuff, but the manual, cover art, all that's really good on this one. And as you know, like, this is a pretty expensive Saturn game, and I got all 3 of these for $130, so I could not pass it up. And like I said, I haven't played too much. I hear 2 is the better one. That's when I talk to other people who play the Saturn and everything. They're like, oh yeah, you're gonna love 2. So, looking forward to really getting to dive deeper into it here soon. And the last one's Bug. Another very fun, semi to 2.5D platformer on the Saturn. And Bugs too, probably they worked out a lot of the quirkiness with this one, because there's some faults with the camera angles and the 2.5D-ness of the directions and everything, but I was happy to add it, especially for the price and everything. And like the cover art's real good. The case is trash on this one. I don't know if you can really see it right there, but it's got like tape on it where the case cracked and someone taped it, but I don't mind, you know what I mean? If I ever wanted to replace the cases, I probably could. I got like several different sports Saturn games. I could probably replace the case, but I'm really not that worried about it most of the time, to be honest. Unless it's a real expensive, working designs type game or something like that, I would do it. But for the most part, I'm pretty chill about it. But yeah, that was that was like early in the year too. I want to say that was like February or something, late February, early March or something last year, 2024, but that was a super cool pickup to start the year. And I got a couple of loose ones. I also got Children of the Atom and Virtual Fighter 2 loose on the Saturn, the same bundle. So to switch it up from games for a second, I also collect all manner of different things, for posters, magazines, books, all manner of promo items, some toys, and the only toy set I actually collect for is the Toy Biz brand Video Game All-Star Series. Now, I was mainly focusing on Resident Evil at first, but I'm going to branch out to all of them here eventually, and it's a slow-going process. I like to try to find them, and you rarely see them. But this year was pretty cool. At the Great Ohio Toy Show, me and my dude Thomas, aka the Millennial Collector, got to go and check it out, and one vendor had some. Out of all, this is like 12 buildings, huge. One vendor had some at the toy show. But anyway, this is my first one for Resident Evil 2, and it's Ada Wong and Plant. And yep, good condition in the box. And there's some, boxing and edging and stuff around the corners and stuff, but for the price I got it for, not bad at all. And I like adding to this series, and I do it real slow. It's nothing I'm real concerned about or serious about, but I had the liquor when I was a kid, and that was the only one I had. And when I found the series, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I found out they got Tomb Raider and Zelda and all kinds of other games in the series as well. I'm like, oh, that's a pretty cool thing to chase after, but I'm not gonna do a video series or anything like that. It's a real slow going process, and they're on eBay, but I like to try to find them. But this is my first one for Resident Evil 2. And while I was there, I also got a zombie and forest sprayer. Yep, forest sprayer. And yep, they're pretty cool. This is one of the cheaper ones, so I was happy. I only got one left for the Resident Evil 1. That's the Tyrant. And I'll have all the Toy Biz Video Game All-Star Series toys for Resident Evil 1. And I'll do Resident Evil 2, and then I'll probably, 'cause I have one for Tomb Raider already, so I'll start bouncing around the other series. But super cool getting these and finding these when you can, which is rare. So, and to stick with the Resident Evil theme, I also picked up this little guy. It's a pretty cool sand globe, release promo item for Resident Evil 5. And I don't remember even like really seeing them in my area when it came out or anything, or maybe I just missed the boat on that one. I don't know, but I seen it on Marketplace. And I think I traded the guy a couple lower end, maybe like $50 worth of GameCube games, which maybe that was high. Let me know in the comments if that's way too high for this thing, but it seemed pretty okay. So, and I really like it. I like getting different Resident Evil promo stuff. So I'll get a nice, good, clean close-up shot of it and everything so you can see it. But it's not a snow globe, it's a sand globe. You can imagine why. Alright, next up, look at the couple of special editions I picked up over the year. I got Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Collector's Edition. I got this on Marketplace for $20. It's 100% complete. Art book and everything, like all kinds of stuff, posters, like all kinds of stuff with this thing for $20. I was like, that's, we're big fans of Diablo, so I couldn't pass that up. And I've been seeing like the white one too. The white one was like a little bit more expensive, but I was like, do I need two of them? But either way, it's pretty tight. For Christmas, my brother-in-law gifted me this crazy huge big box collector's edition Toe Jam and Earl for the Switch from Limited Run. And this thing is awesome. It's got all kinds of good stuff in it. I think it's got like 5, 6, 7 pins in it. I'll get close-ups and everything and show you right here. And it's got this different board, this big puzzle that you lay out, and then you can pop these little pieces out, perforated pieces, and have different standees for the different places in the game and everything. It's super cool, creative, collector's edition, and the box and everything inside seems like it's pretty well made too. That was a big chunk of my best pickups of the year. But one more thing I like to show off right now is I've been working on, as you know if you've been following the channel, my master class of fishing games. Oh, and I picked up a bunch last year. We're getting so closer to everybody who's on that boat with me. It's coming. Okay, this is gonna be a world-class fishing video when I get. This is gonna be my masterpiece video when I get to it. And I have to give a special shout out to my dude, Thomas, aka the Millennial Collector, for help hooking me up with a special trade for this one right here. Really hard to find Wii game, Fishing Resort. I don't know why this game is so expensive and hard to find in the wild, but it is. And it was on the list before I ever played it. I made this list measuring all the analytics from Metacritic and IGN and personal opinion and reviews, Reddit, like so much fishing research went into the list that I made for this. And Thomas found this and he knew I had it on my list and he got it to me. Big thanks, man. So that's gonna be it for my best pickups of 2024. And there was probably more and more I could go on with, but I got a lot of stuff in 2024. Like I said, I got a lot of good smalls, and I got a lot of smalls on my list, so it was happy, and it feels good to knock some of that off. And maybe I'll start doing some sort of series where I'm like, checking off all the different stuff I get off my actual list that I have written down. It's been written down for years, and some games do get added to it, but it's rare where many retro games get added to it. I made a pretty solid list years ago, but anyway, that's a possibility. If you think that's something you might want to see, put it in the comments. But next up, we're going to do another mystery box. Pink Gorilla is going to be involved. Another game store may be involved. It's going to be kind of a wild one, but stay tuned. We're doing all different mystery boxes from different YouTube and gaming stores in the future. Secret Castle, Double Jump, DK Oldies, probably. Like, we're going to be doing all kinds of them, so stick around for that. And check out my dude Dr. Scott's channel if you haven't already. Go watch him, subscribe. I'm going to be appearing on his channel. His content's awesome and hilarious, so you would not be sad to have this channel added to your list because he's awesome. And what else was there? There's also going to be another collab that I'll be hosting coming up here soon. A lot of different creators you already know are going to be in it, so yeah, man, stick around. There's gonna be a lot of cool things coming out here in the future. And until next time, I'm Mysticles. Stay safe out there.